Dr. Kiran, let me know when to start. I'm here.
Sure, sir. I've seen it. Sure, sir.
Papa, आप भी खोल दीजिए ना please.
Yeah.
Once again,
Cut it,
can
yeah.
I request the participants to mute the microphone.
Mr. Deepak Kumar.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. So,
How many have joined back?
46 so far, ma'am. Others will be joining.
Okay. Ameya, pleasure having you here. Speak to our participants. I think it's the first time in our college.
Dr. You're very kind to call me. Thank you so much for calling me as a guest. Really appreciate that. Thank you.
Sir, അത് 9 o'clock ഒരു assistant ഇല്ലേ? അത് ഇനിയിപ്പോ അവര് schedule ചെയ്ത് വരുമ്പോൾ
Mr. Atul, request for.
$51 joined. I think we can start. Kiran?
Sure, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
I want to thank Dr. Sonali Jadhav first to start with, Dr. Karmarkar, Dr. Kiran, Dr. Hani, now Tanushri, and probably all the faculty members who are right now around. Probably I'm youngest. I want to believe that right now, and I want to go ahead with that. And I want to assist with you a few things which I have seen across the world right now, which are specific to trends. I will talk about 8 different trends today. If I can share the presentation, ma'am.
Yeah.
Do you have the permission to share?
Sure, sir.
yeah, on the top right, you will find a share option.
Perfect.
Yes. Yeah.
So I want to share, to start with, my name is Ameya. I am from Pune, and Dr. Sonali Jadhav has been my teacher. Dr. Karmakar has been my teacher. Dr. Kiran has been my colleague. Dr. Hani has been my colleague, and a lot more. It's an honor and pleasure to speak to all of you specifically about different trends in hospitality, which are crucial. I want to start with few questions to start with, and if possible, let me know. I'm closing the presentation. Does anyone know a word which is a very real word and new word called as pledgital or fidgetal? Anybody has it? Please unmute and answer this. Fidgetal. Okay. Can you imagine a chef actually standing on your plate with a 6 centimeter size and explaining you what the food is all about, not just for entire table, but for each person? Today, we are talking about a new technology which talks about projecting smallest possible objects, including human looking people who are going to be standing on your plate with a 6 centimeter size. So they are physical and digital put together, and they explain. This is happening right now in 35 countries. Little Chef is the company name, and they have increased their revenue by 46%, only simply by using a term called as phygital. I'll show you a photograph and let me know how do you feel about it. Chef, can you see the screen?
Yes, sir, we can.
Okay,
Yes, sir,
thank
we
you.
can. Yes, sir, we can.
How does this look like? This is a real picture from a restaurant where you see 4 chefs are standing explaining the story about the food to each person on
Yes.
each table, on each plate, and telling them what the food is about, what the story is about. This is not even thought about by many of us. However, this is today happening in several countries, 35 of them, and this started 18 years back. The trends are changing today. What I'm going to share today possibly is new to a lot of us, including me. However, this is existing from quite long, and phygital term first time was actually coined in the year 2000. One of the important trends in food today is telling a story. In Shark Tank, when actual business becomes an entertainment, the food is becoming entertainment too. We always said this before, we eat food by eyes. But right now, food talks to us and tells a story too. Portion sizes are getting smaller, amounts are getting bigger, experience is getting richer. And that's digital first trend I want to share. I'll talk about 8 trends today. 2 trends which are for food and beverage. 3 of them are generic trends, and 3 specifically for human resources and training.
2000 में पहला 2000 सुबह 4000 के 2000 ਉਹਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਦੇ ਦਾਂਗੇ
Thank you. Another term to ask you, would anyone know what is carbon level labeled food and what is the carbon print of each food that you eat? Carbon printing started in 2004 and till now is famous around the world. Each food item is being given a carbon label and it says how much of emission of carbon has happened from getting this food onto your table to actually finishing it. And it talks about specifically how much impact we are making today. I'll share a few facts with you. In Europe, they say that right now, as we talk, sales goes high normally and on an average by 23%. If you start putting labels like these next to your each food item, which is specifically talking about what your carbon footprint is. When you say footprint actually means what is a carbon label, what is the equivalent CO2 it releases, or it has released by the vehicles which is actually have got this food on your table. People are becoming conscious about food. They're not only plant-based now, but they're carbon label based today. Second trend in food is all about carbon labeled or carbon labeled food. I have a quick thought before we move ahead.
हैं
And
मैं माइक के लिए अनम्यूट करता
this is not about the topic, but I quickly want to know, has anybody played cards over here? Can raise hands, I would know a few. And the playing cards, not the Uno ones, the normal cards.
Yes.
Professors don't play cards. Okay. Abhinav has played, I'm glad. Yelesh has played. Abhinav, how many cards in one deck of card? I'm holding a paper, yeah. Abhinav, how many cards in one deck? How many cards in one deck of card?
Sir, 2.
One deck of card?
52.
52. Perfect.
50,
52.
50.
And actually, how many colors?
Sir, 3
Two.
3 to 4 colors. Two colors, sir.
It's 2 colors, red and black, and there are 4 signs: heart, diamond, spades, and club. Mahika, can I request you to pick up any one of them? Heart, diamond, spades, or club? Pick up any one and tell me.
Heart.
Heart. Okay, you chose heart. And heart has how many cards? 1 to 10, Jack, King, and Queen. 13 cards. Am I right, Mahika? Dr. Sarika, am I right?
Yes.
Yes, sir. That's
Perfect. Ma'am, choose any 3 cards and tell me which you like, Dr. Sarika.
right. Jack,
Okay.
King, Queen,
Okay, out of these 3, choose any 2. The paper is in my hand, yeah? Just choose any
King
2.
and Queen,
Okay, from that, choose any one.
King.
Which king is this king of?
Sorry,
This is a king of hearts.
heart.
Hearts,
Heart.
king of
I'm
hearts.
opening this paper in front of you, which I've been holding throughout while having this conversation.
Oh, that's magic.
That's an experience. I think people are talking about today experiences.
That's right.
We are talking about
That's
nobody reads
wonderful.
anybody's mind, but it just happens that this experience will remain with you. We're talking about not just food today, we're talking about how do they have experience with us. Today, probably human beings are going to be lesser on the floor and robots will be. However, they can be also trained based on if they're being taught how to think. It's not difficult at all. It's just asking right questions and finding right Dr. Sarika who answered perfectly correct what I wanted you to answer. It worked because of experience. I'll go back. Today, food is talking about experiences. I live in Dubai and I have a place here. You'll be surprised. The hotel is in Business Bay. You can go and work there. They have 92 workstations and they don't charge anything. They just want you to come to their hotel, sit and work, nothing else. They want to create an experience for you. We won't talk about a term very soon, and it's called as bleisure. A bleisure means business plus leisure. It is being seen that more than 30% people travel for business and extend their tour for leisure. If you agree, give me a high five, please, or raise your hand so we know that there are people in the room who are traveling as well as doing business. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brilliant. So we talk about this term as well. Again, creating an experience for them. You imagine a place, a 5-star hotel, center of the lobby, they have a tree. Around the tree, they have 90 plus workstations, which is internet is free, water is free, tree is free. They just want you to come and experience with them, an experience of being in their hotel. And the sales have gone high today in last 6 months, 12.5%, but doing no marketing, just giving. And we call today in human words reciprocity. More you give, more you get was seen by human beings first, but now businesses see too. That's another trend. People are giving first and automatically they get it back. Reciprocity is the next principle for the new trend. I have another quick question. Now, how many cards in one deck of cards, Dr. Zarika?
52.
And if I do the same thing again, would you like it?
Sorry.
Same answer. If I have a same answer, and if you have a same experience again and again, would you like it? Monotonousness was used to be standardization before. Today, uniqueness has become standardization. People expect something new as an experience every time they visit a hotel. They do not want the same mundane service which was given as a standard before. Today, they talk about how did I feel today? Because Instagram released 30 seconds to 5 seconds. It's not a one full day. Everybody is talking about today, and I will share one trend with you. Very, very crucially, UN has announced now, especially in Dubai and in many parts of the world, there are minimum 21 standards they have to be maintained by the hotels for the environment. And they do not maintain it, their hotel may not get the license. It's not about old thing, it's about same thing, but putting in a new way to people. I have seen recently an experience where I went to a hotel. We initially said that don't give your sheets for washing. You will save water. They talk about saving planet today. It's about creating an experience. I went to the same hotel next time and label wasn't same. This time it said second time you have come in, save more water. They're tailor making experiences, they're personalizing experiences, and it is not about yesterday, it's about tomorrow. People are more and more aware and they've realized standardization is a past tense. Is the new present. That's another trend I wanted to share with you. I will share a few pictures with you.
An American artist who is about to become the first lady of New York City. She was in Houston to Syrian parents. Her father's a computer editor and mother's a doctor. She grew up in the US and spent summers at Damascus.
I just spoke about this a few minutes back. If you can see the screen, people are talking about a new concept and it's called as bleisure. It's not about leisure, it's not about business, but it's all about being there and removing those blurred lines between leisure and work and putting it together for people. I can hear someone behind. If they can mute, please. Perfect. Thank you. Who has recently traveled to Europe? Could someone let me know, or has traveled in the recent past or a few years back? Anybody from Barcelona have been? Dr. Suman Sharma has been, Yelesh has been, Tanushri Lad has been, okay, and a few more. When I say Barcelona, what comes to your mind, Dr. Sumant, if you don't mind? Or Yelesa, or anybody from Paris here?
Can you repeat the question?
Sure. When we talk about Barcelona, what comes to your mind first?
Football.
A
Okay.
lot of pubs and partying.
You see now, you realize this, how different we all are. How could we like the same standard service? Today, each AI bot, we have opened a pharmacy here inside a hotel. One of the biggest hotels opened a pharmacy. An entire pharmacy is only run by robots, successfully running it today. A patient or a guest does not require a human being to serve them. They serve them as good as human being or even better at times because they have understood human beings a lot more than you and me probably. I'll give an example. When we travel, usually whom do we miss except our partners? Do you miss somebody when we travel somewhere else? When you go for business or for leisure? Usually I get the answers like, I miss my boss because usually he's always around me, but he's not there now. I miss my friend because that person was not there. They did a huge experiment here in a hotel. What they did was they called one guest to stay for 365 days in different rooms, possibly repeated after a few weeks. And they kept on asking him questions about him. After 365 days, when he came, actually his replica spoke to him in his voice and gave exactly the same answers what he would give it. Using technology to a level today where you can talk to yourself, ask for your own advice, or ask for advice saying, what would I think if I don't remember or if I don't recollect few things right now? 365 days and captured his experience, and lifelong he can ask himself. More wisely he gets replies now than what he could have given it to him. Hotels are getting so personalized today. They want to create an experience for you. It can be invading privacy. Something similar happened with WhatsApp and Skype a few years back, and we're used to it today. And I promise you, next time you visit a hotel, you might want to experience it once. What will I advise? Let me listen to it. And it is more than accurate. The efficacy of the survey was more than 98%. That means the person gave 98% exactly the same answer or better what he could have given it to himself otherwise. AI is not yesterday, AI is not tomorrow. Hotel HR structure was used to be in one HR department, 18 people. Now they have one computer and one executive. And that's what is reality today, where people are dealing with machines a little more than otherwise. We need to be there to use those machines. However, how to use them smartly is where the future is. It's considered in next 5 years in UAE, we will actually have only flying taxis. And they will be shuttling between hotels to transportation to actual homes of people and dropping them off. They have already started trials over here. The future is only technology dealt with men effectively, men and women both. I will share one more fact with you. How many of you believe that AI will take over humans soon?
Completely agree.
120% is going to happen today or tomorrow, or probably yesterday has happened in many parts of the world. We need to know how to use the technology more effectively. That is our journey as probably professors, teachers, students, or even the guests and hoteliers tomorrow. We need to know how to use it smartly so it helps us and not just others. Today, the most common course done by hospitality professionals who are general managers and above is no other course than AI and machine learning. They have understood if they don't learn it, they will not be part of tomorrow. Dr. Kiran, thank you for the answer. Has anybody in this room been interviewed, just as a curiosity, is interviewed by the robot ever? I wish I could have used that software right now. So I recently interviewed more than 80 people for an organization, sat with them. I means a chatbot actually interviewed them and gave us exactly who the right fit meant, and they became a lot better, specifically correct for us, and they are doing well with us because they were asked right questions. Our part of tomorrow is machine learning. If we learn the machine faster, we'll be a part of tomorrow. I think COVID taught all of us how to teach online. I'm glad that happened somewhere that we got closer to technology. I could have never probably spoken on a platform like this to faculty members and taught them unless COVID taught that part saying online can be taught. Coaching happens online, teaching happens online. And let me share two trends with you in hotel training today, how it is benefiting us. I know previous speakers spoke differently. I'm just adding a little bit value from my side to it. I was training particular staff members and I asked them a question, do you like online training or offline? And my thinking was offline is better because you can talk, chat, touch, speak. One lady gave me an answer, 64-year-old, and this is what she said. I like online training better because your classes are always very cold and AC is very high. I can sit home and learn today. That is a trend for learning for tomorrow. She said, in the classroom, you are sometimes far from me, sometimes close for me. You give more attention to people who are in front. In this case, we are equidistant. She spoke about equality and said that we all have exactly same square of a space. And I have a right to switch on or switch off my camera. In the classroom, I don't have it. I like online learning a lot more. We cannot replace behavioral training, which happens. However, online is part of tomorrow, especially for well-being. I'm going to come there in a minute. Let me share a few facts with you. If you can see my screen, let me know.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you, doctor. We are talking about now when anybody comes to Dubai, and it's not today. Anybody comes to Dubai or goes to any destination, they want to create micro tours. They want to have collaborations. They want to meet the local community. Few years back, when I was studying, 20 years back possibly, they called it xenophobia. Today they call it as micro tours and experiences. Xenophobia meant somebody is creating a fake experience for you. But today we know it is fake, but we still want to meet local people in local clothes. Today's trend is being closer to local places when you're traveling globally. And that's something which I don't say this, McKinsey says this, EHL says this, and they've emphasized that the future is going to be the premium quality of a growth will only happen when hotel creates those personalized, individualized experiences which are one-to-one enabled by technology. This is a program IHG ran. I want to give a specific example over here. They spoke about resting spaces. They spoke about the places where people could talk to each other. They could be vulnerable. They could make mistakes. I remember my time, I was supposed to be, whichever locker space I got, I was supposed to be there and not say anything. But today, emotional well-being is so crucial, especially for a hotel. And it's going to be a trend for tomorrow that employees might not work in one hotel. They might work in 4 different hotels and they will decide shifts when they want to come in. Long back, we had a television, it played a program and we watched it. Today, we decide Netflix when to stop and when to start. Remote is soon going to go to employees and guests' hands. Guest already has it, employee will have it soon. And they will choose their 4 Marriotts. This week I want to work here, next week I want to work there. And this is the way the trend for tomorrow's HR is going to be. There's also a ball pit concept where many hotels are right now having it across Europe, where you have a ball pit. You can sit down inside that and talk to anybody, anything that you want to. Judgments are zero. It's not even equality. They're putting employee a little above the managers and the general manager because they're the ones who really work hard and they want to feel emotionally secured and they want to feel valued. Today, the question being asked in your normal HR interview is, how many days leisure break will I get? How many days holidays can I take? They're not asking when is my promotion. We're working with a hotel chain right now over here, and we had a big problem because many of the supervisors did not want to become managers. And the reason was emotional well-being. They said, I will prefer to withdraw less salary. I love growth, but I prefer to withdraw less salary, but I want to have emotional well-being. Salary difference between me and my manager is very less, but he gets called till 12 o'clock in the midnight. I don't get it. And I want to have my own space. And I want to have that own space where I could be myself. Growth can be defined today, emotional growth as well, not just professional growth. If anybody has questions as of now, I'm able to take it or I will continue. I love this topic. That usually means, okay, you have a question? Nimai Kashikaji, yes, go ahead.
Good evening, sir. It was great to hear this topic so far. I just had one query, sir. Speaking about the properties outside India, very big international brands, how do you think they will handle the same situation about employee well-being in India currently? Because the scenario doesn't seem to have changed a lot since the last decade.
I've not been there for more than a decade now, so I will be wrong to comment, but I would say that I hope they change too and they realize it too, because it is going to, if not today, going to come. Uh, Even for Indian students, when we have seen today, they are choosing a hotel which values them and not just makes them work. And it was very different long back
Absolutely true,
before.
sir.
They still do. Okay, I'm not aware. I'm not the right person to probably comment on this, but I would say that I hope they change soon, because 9 hours means 9 hours today. And today, even a cleaner comes in a car and it does work because equality is not defined as just money. Equality is defined as rights that we all have as human beings. Gone those days where I said and you did. It's all about how do we have a conversation and move ahead. Nima is coming your way. Don't worry. It's going to come soon. We are not far away. Anybody else want to
It's
take this
great to
question?
hear
Let me
that,
know.
sir.
We have
Thank you.
another from Dr. Rasika Gumaste. Ma'am, would you like to?
Oh, Dr. Rasika, hi.
Yes. Hi. Hi, Amey. Good to see you here.
Thank
So
you, ma'am.
you just
Thank you.
said, you just spoke about professional growth and emotional growth, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So professional growth, yes, we can see you in the hierarchy, better pay and all that. Emotional growth, how do you measure? I mean,
Good one,
in
ma'am.
this parameter, I'm saying generally.
Fair, ma'am. Fair, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, there are tools and apps available which we use it, where you can have anonymous conversations and data proves it, how many people were vulnerable and how and what they actually spoke, not as a content. I'm talking about which level. And if you get to know that, you realize how your organization's health is. Today, many hotels whom I know have got a different application which does not require your employee ID as a login. You can log in and you can talk to anybody that you wish to. Now, this is dual ways. It can be misused as well. So monitoring is pretty less right now. However, there are applications used by the hotel today where emotionally you can talk to people, have a conversation. If you need help, you can say, I need emotional help. Can somebody help me? Few years back, probably we would have removed that employee out saying he's not emotionally fit. Today, hotels want to help them because they have realized if they don't, somebody else will, and the employee will leave. So to answer you, ma'am, there are applications and there are organizations who are physically, emotionally, as well as technically helping people on this. Employee well-being is not just on paper anymore. It is employee value proposition now.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Thank you.
Pleasure, ma'am. Pleasure, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. I have a quick question. How many people in this room that teaching is going to remain the same the way it is right now and won't be taken over at least 50% by AI? Or has it already?
Well,
It
it
has
has
been
already
already
taken
started,
over.
sir. It has been already started.
It has already started. So I think it's probably very crucial for all of us who are probably older like me to realize that faster we go back to it and learn it as a leader, it will be better to connect with people and have a conversation with them. I'm not saying it is the only solution, but as of now, that's the only solution we have to get along with the technology. At least I know 20 general managers who are living around here who know how to create Python programs now. They have learned in last 6 months. Because if they don't, somebody else will learn and they will take over. Having a ponytail was considered to be a little bit wrong before, but today's trend is being trendy means that. I remember if we had a tattoo, we would not get internships. But today, if you have a tattoo, you're cool. We can't stop the change. Change has already happened in humans, and hotels are not an exception anymore. If you allow me, I will continue. If you have a question, yes, David Mishra, you have a question. Mr. Mishra, you have a question?
So he seems to be on hold. Maybe we can
No
continue
worries.
with the session and
Continue.
we'll come
Sure,
back to him.
sure. I hope you can see my slides.
Yes, sir, we can.
Thank you. I just spoke about this, but I want to give you some facts, and this becomes very crucial now. Marriott's flexible program, which is specially run over here right now, people have options, and you look at the words, yeah, five-star hotels are using today: gig, hybrid, multi-property workforce. We're talking about flexible staffing applications, where we just discussed how cross-property scheduling will happen. Gen Z will decide which hotel they want to go to, and probably we will have to manage it. We not able to manage them is going to be our concern, not their concern. It's them tomorrow, and we probably today and yesterday. So you'll be surprised that in India, this could probably start soon, but it's happening around the world today where people work cross property. I don't join one property, I decide, or initially you decide, and then I take a call which property I like more, and those places I visit. People want novelty. They want to work with new people. They do not want to go to the same boss every day. They want to learn new management styles. How many of us have had only one boss possibly for a year in a hotel, or 10 years in a hotel, and then we have learned only from that one boss? Imagine you had 12 bosses and you chose whom you wanted to learn more from. How amazing life would be. And that is what is tomorrow's trend is going to be. Gen Z will decide, or Gen Alpha will decide now, that where they wish to work, how many hours, and which place. And it's already happening around. Mike, to go back to your question, it might come to India soon. I'm not very sure, but it's going to come. Don't worry. A quick thought before we move ahead. Okay. Would somebody tell me what is that one strength a general manager requires which makes him a general manager? Effective general manager?
Empathy, patience,
People management.
I like these
resilience.
answers. No, nobody's speaking about revenue management, yeah? Nobody's talking about financial agility. Nobody's talking about managing people. I think somebody said empathy first to
I
start
said,
with.
yes.
Yeah. And then someone spoke about people management. And we have realized this was not the case. And this is going to be tomorrow. It is not like I said before, I say you do. It's about how do we have a conversation. So I will share one quick thought before we go to the main topic again. How probably conversations happen between a new general manager and a new HOD. I'm, for example, somebody general manager, I'm the new HOD, and I've been coming 7 days late for work. Usually, I would be given a warning letter. Am I right? For 7 days of work, I'm coming late every day. Right, Tanushree?
Yes.
Usually letter is given.
Yes, true.
Or I will be asked,
Yeah.
why are you coming late? Or a polite boss will ask me, where do you live? So that they will know where I live, so that they can make sure that I come to work faster. I have had people in the past who will send a bouquet and a cake to somebody's house because they were unwell, only to check, are they really unwell? This was yesterday. Now GM talks like this. Ameya, you're HOD. 7 days you have been coming late. What is the one thing I can do for you? I repeat, what is the one thing I, means general manager, can do for a HOD to make sure he comes to work on time? Tomorrow's conversations are collaborative leadership. It's not about dictatorship. Trends have completely changed. I say you do, past. Let's have a conversation is the future. So he takes equal responsibility for me being late because he selected me. He's equally responsible. His judgment was probably wrong in choosing me then. And if it is so, then he should also try to assist me. Gen Zs are going to only talk like this. Any Gen Zs in the room or alphas in the room? Gen Alpha or Zen Alpha? Nimai,
No, I'm
Kashikar?
telling
No?
millennials
No?
and before millennials.
Millennials are
Gen
here,
X
okay.
people.
There are Gen X, I know, there are some of them I know very well.
Lot
There are
of
Gen
Gen
X here in
X,
this room.
yes.
Yes, yes. However, I think we have also realized that trends are changing. It's not just remaining to organization, but to a hotel where it's all about employees and the guest. Before, guest was always right. Now employee and the guest both are right. Both of them are equal say to have a conversation and talk. If it makes sense, give me a high five, please, or raise your hands. So at least I see some people agreeing to it because this is the future. Tamishri is agreeing, Devik is agreeing, Dr. Hanitak is agreeing. Okay. 7 people agreeing out of 87. Okay. 8. Great. This is the future. Yeah, this is going to be a future. I'm going to quickly share a few more slides and we'll go to question answers. Is skill and strength the same? Is skill and strength, Dr. Reshma, I'm not sure about the salutations, my apologies. Dr. Sarika Joshi, thank you. Thank you for raising your hands. Is strength and skill the same or is it different?
It is interrelated.
Interrelated, okay. Is talent, strength, and skill the same? And I'm talking about tomorrow's trend, yeah. What is happening today and what will happen tomorrow? Is talent, strength, and skill are same or they're different three things?
They're
Different.
different.
Okay, is hardworking a talent or a skill?
It's a behavior.
It's a behavior.
It's a quality. Quality.
The skill can be seen, can be presented. Where talent will be inside the
Inherent.
person, but the skill can be seen and delivered.
Okay, can I share tomorrow's definitions with you if you allow me? Definition of talent tomorrow is naturally recurring pattern in your mind.
Correct.
Whatever
Inherent.
comes to you naturally, you don't plan for it, that is your talent. Tomorrow's definition for skill is whatever can be honed. And tomorrow's skill for strength is when my boss allows me in a hotel to use my talent effectively. I'm naturally analytical person. He allows me to work in that space maximum. He gives me reports to analyze, not just based on my job, but based on my natural talent. When people work on their natural talents, they perform 600% better. I want to quote an example here. We were coaching one of the CEOs from Singapore, one of the biggest hotel chains, 64-year-old, extremely competitive by the behavioral report. The talent was competition. And this gentleman was naturally indisciplined. He only reached 18% meetings on time. Give me a genuine answer. Where does he need help? He was on PIP, performance improvement plan. He could lose his job because he was not reaching meetings on time.
Time
Where does he
management.
need help? Time management, fair, discipline, time management, time governance. Somewhere else?
I think consideration for somebody else's time.
Consideration, okay, fair. So it's very easy to
Respect
say.
for people.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
No, respect for people who are attending meetings with him.
Okay, so
You.
him not coming for meeting is disrespectful. Am I right, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to really share a few things with you, and most of you may not agree, but I want to share because this is what is tomorrow, and this is not what I say. It's what Harvard Business Review says. It is very important to realize that this person is naturally indisciplined. We can't deny the fact that he should be disciplined. However, his natural talent lies in competition. Again, books speak about focus on strengths, focus on talent, but it has to translate to business. What we did was only one thing. We started making him compete with the vice president who was extremely disciplined and started putting both of them for the same meeting. We repeat again, naturally he was competitive. So instead of trying to make him disciplined, make him those charts urgent, important, not important, we did the past tense. It's done. What we did was we found out a vice president who was extremely disciplined behavioral wise by report. And we started putting the vice president very disciplined and Mr. CEO very competitive to compete with the most disciplined person. In 3 months, he's reaching 84% meetings on time. He's still not disciplined. We're using his competition to make him disciplined. When we start focusing on who we are, that is the future for a hotel tomorrow. That is what leaders are going to be in the hotels tomorrow. We want people possibly around the world who start focusing on others' natural talents and strengths, than correcting them and making them better. The word after strength is not weakness. the word after strength is empowering the strengths of people. Because weaknesses we all have tried to fix, we have gone better. But imagine the same energy we would have put into our natural talents. Results are 600% better. Anybody needs a report from Gallup, I can send it to you. When anybody starts focusing on, especially in hospitality, who they are, and they have a nurturing boss who understands who they are, they outperform 600% better. It's our choice now. Do we still want to correct people, or we want to use their natural talents and strengths to get their weaknesses lower and strengths higher? I'm going to share some facts with you which are worldwide. If you can see my screen, please let me know.
Yes, we can.
An employee would love to come to a hotel when he knows his colleagues and his bosses know who he naturally and work on who they are. Yes, doctor, sorry. Dr. Kiran?
Please carry on, sir.
Sorry. And these are factual numbers, over 20 million people across the world. Important portion was hospitality, but there were other industries covered too. This is the future. The future is focusing on who we are and not focusing on others, what they are not. Of course, working on a weakness works, but if we want 600% returns, working on strength is going to be a better choice than otherwise. If you have any questions, please let me know, or I have 2-3 slides left. Anybody has thoughts on strengths, talents, skills? Disagreements are also beautiful to have. Beautiful minds disagree.
I think you need a really talented team to be to make this a success, because
I think we need people like
definitely
Tanushri, exactly like you and me. That's it. Not
good to
anymore. Not. We all are there. It's just that we need to make sure that we possibly agree. Mr. Bhatt, go ahead.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, earlier we could talk about when we teach our in hospital industry, we called as SWOT analysis. That is strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats. So nowadays, that has been changed. So I need to ask, as you are seeing a skill, talent, and strength. So what about the opportunities?
Opportunities are created based on what your natural talents are. So the opportunity for him was to be disciplined, which he should have been, and used it for his favor, which he did by working on who is he. And by the way, SWOT is past, yeah. Now it is ROAR, ROAR.
Yes.
Yeah, so the future is going to be ROAR, and there is nothing called as weakness there. It's aspirations.
Sure.
Did I answer your
Okay,
question,
sir.
sir?
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hi, Umang. I'm sorry, I'm taking the first name because I don't see designation in front, so don't mind. Yes, Umang, you raised your hand.
Yes, you said the right word. You involve the right word in your last one, that the sincerity and the commitment is a part of that part. Everyone is looking for such kind of person, talented and skillful. Yes, of course they are the one. It is one of the element we can say that, but commitment is one of the sincerity is one of the most top priority for any of the leader who is looking for
I
in a
agree.
team management or team manner in team
I
members.
agree with you. I agree with you. However, my boss has to be more sincere than me, then I will be as well. So responsibility still lies with us who are a little older than younger ones. When we become one, we can probably raise them up a little bit higher. So I'll just say last sentence here, 600% returns if you want, to focus on who we are and not who we are not. From the cradle to down there, we are constantly focusing on who we are not. Try thinking on who you are and see possibly what you could get and how you can inspire people, because that is future for hospitality tomorrow. Be rest assured. If you have questions, please let me know, or I'm good to move ahead. Dr. Kiran, shall I move ahead?
Yeah, sir. Please move
Please
ahead.
go ahead, sir. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, so I have another quick thought to ask. And this is again, whatever I'm saying is a references in between the reference, please ask me. I'll give you all research papers required. How many of you believe that we should treat people in the hotel as we want to be treated? Treat people as you want to be treated, give respect, take respect. I was taught this. And if I say this is not the future, are you able to listen to me? Are you open to hear what I'm going to say possibly with the research backup and every paper you require I can share? Tomorrow, the trend is going to be not treat people as you want to be treated. I may be loving it. Everybody calls me doctor. That's why I start calling others doctor. Treat people as you want to be treated, literally. The future in the hotel tomorrow is treat people as they want to be treated and not you. Because you are not the focal point. Other person is. If we do it for the guest, employees are not an exception. So again, it's a past tense to say treat people as you want to be treated. Works for sure. However, future is going to be treat people as they want to be treated. I'm talking about probably 18 years back. My boss's name was Cindy. She's from US. I called her Cindy, madam, how are you? And she said, don't call me madam. And I told her, as a very good Indian young boy, but respect means, madam, I should call you madam. And she said, if you call me madam, I will throw you out of the job. I immediately said, thank you, Cindy. Because she taught me one lesson then and there, treat people as they want to be treated. We are not the focal point, especially as leaders for tomorrow. We are secondary. The younger ones are primary. And how do we treat them would lead the hospitality to having better trends for future tomorrow. If anybody agrees, give me high five. I love high five if people give it on their own. I'm raising my own hand right now. So I have become seeing HMCT fair. Okay, thank you, thank you. Mahika, thank you. You've been most active. I appreciate that. Devik Mishra, thank you. Thank you, Samajit. Dr. Sadika, thank you. Tanashi, thank you. If I'm not taking names, I'm only seeing 7 names. My apologies. Really appreciate that. Okay. Last thought before we depart. Probably one of the most crucial ones in the recent past, what we have seen. When we work with the hotel leaders, we have learned, and we always hear this. When I was in your age, I was not doing this. And again, probably I have said that too in the past. And I would say to myself again, I'm wrong here because you are not them. And I go back to first principle, treat people as they want to be treated. Let's focus on their strengths and not on their weakness. Let's look at technology, how it can actually help us. Let's create workplaces where people want to come, not for fear, but to work with you. Let's have a workplace called as hotel. It is not a tense place to go, it's a cool place to go. And hotels can be cool. Let's give it first, then take it later. And let's be a little more responsible than yesterday, especially for younger ones. On that note, I would say thank you. My name is Dr. Ameya Ghanekar. I really appreciate you listening to me, and I'm open for questions right now. Thank you. Thank you, Abhinav, for clapping. I like claps.
Please raise your hand if you have any questions. We'll come to you in turn.
No problem. I don't think anybody has questions here.
This is Somajit here. Am I audible?
Hi, Somajit. Hi.
Sir, I want to know a little bit more about the current trends, which, as you say, about the carbon footprints and the story about the food. So I want to just generate some more knowledge about the latest trends which are happening in the kitchen, or in the food production, or in the menu, the changes which are coming. So if you can guide us.
I'll possibly share whatever I know. Chef Kiran might know a lot more than me, but I will share what I have studied and probably seen around because of traveling to places. I think one of the important part, which is going to be technology, like I said before. However, another important part is going to be possibly a place to just go and sit and not necessarily eat. The eating is going to go a little secondary, and I think leisure is going to take primary seat. So in the hotels today, we have seen guests are also allowed in certain places in the world. They can come and cook along with the chef today. So that's probably a future. Making them part of the experience, creating a new experience for them would be a future. And of course, like I said, technology you can't take away. Robots will cook for us. They will cook as good as us or better than us. We like it or not. Like we did not like Skype, we did not like WhatsApp, we did not like Zoom and Teams. We're living it. We will soon going to live with chatbot for sure. Possibly my chatbot will give a session to your chatbot tomorrow. And I will listen your feedback whenever I want to, and you will listen to my session whenever you want to. Chatbots are going to be the future.
Thank you, sir.
Pleasure.
Thank you so much. I think Mr. Sanjay Mitra had a question.
Hi,
Sir,
Mr.
if you're
Mitra.
there, would you like to ask your question?
Can you
Okay,
hear me
you
now?
may.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. we can hear.
Yeah. Very, very nice session. Thank you for that. And hearing you, I probably want to go back to the hotel industry since I've left it after a long time. And if that happens, what are you exactly saying? Just wanted to ask you, do you have a general manager or senior person of hotels as your client since you're into learning and development?
Yes, we do. We even have CEOs of the clients right now.
That's good. That's good to know because the more clients you have, probably this will roll in faster, for the employees and the hotel things, which I found during my time was not there. The emotional connect was not happening. Thank you.
So probably I'll tell you one thing more, sir. I think homes are changing. That is why hotels are changing.
Okay.
Homes also realizing that my son anyways doesn't listen to me. Why should this kid listen to me now?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think when it starts from the heart there, we realize it that, yeah, it's not working at home. How can I expect this child to listen to me? Things become better. I'll give you a quick example for a hotel. One of the hotels I work for, we handle grievances from different hotels whenever they come in for them. They call us to resolve. One kid who came from a different country, was living over here, was working as a probably just an intern. After he finished his internship, he went to the same hotel to play golf. And he was told he cannot play. And he asked a very basic question. I'm paying money. What is the problem? I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but this is the future tomorrow. We need to know how to handle it together more effectively.
Correct.
Because we can't put them down anymore.
Absolutely.
And also one more thing he did very same day, he went to the hotel, he went to the guard manager and he got the watermelon glass and he was sipping it outside. Of course, the chef said you can't drink it, which is a normal rule in a hotel. And imagine what the child says. And he's so true. He said, anyway, after 3 hours, we are going to throw it. It's 2 hours, 55 minutes. Why can't I drink it? So these are thoughts. I'm not saying it's right. I'm only saying these are thoughts. We need to equip ourselves how to manage them better because the future is there.
I
Did I
surely
answer your
hope that
question, sir?
happens. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Raj Datta. You had raised your hand. Please ask your question, sir.
Thank you, madam. Good evening, sir. I just wanted to ask you, when we create a menu card, there's a certain way we used to follow, that it had to be put in such and such way. Are there any new trends on it?
Yes, there is. I think it is. So one possible trend which I have seen around the world today is, or probably it was there before, but it's coming into this part of the world now. For ladies, when menu cards are given, there is no pricing. For gentlemen, when they give menu card, there is pricing now. Because usually ladies order and men pay. Usually.
That's very
So
sexist, I think.
I'm just sharing information, ma'am.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just sharing I'm just sharing information genuinely. Because the moment I saw this, I could not believe it. Because it clearly means that they have understood the target audience pretty okay for that particular hotel where they use it. Yeah. Ma'am, another trend in the menu card is, which we have seen in the recent past, menu cards are becoming actual VR experience. There is no menu card given to you. You go to a restaurant and you wear the VR kit. You can see the food preparation in front of you, the way they're cooking it, and you can decide which food to buy. So menu card word itself is past tense now. It is a VR kit which you wear it and you can see the way food is being cooked. And my apologies, I did not mean to be that what you just said. I was just sharing information. My apology, madam.
No, not at all.
Apologies. Thank you,
Ameya,
ma'am.
this is that comment was not for you. It was for
Fair,
the
ma'am.
restaurant.
Fair, ma'am. Fair, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
I have one question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
You said something about roar, or can you tell us the full form of that? Roar?
Yes, I did, and I want to just make sure my full form is right. Give me a minute, please. Yeah.
I would like to know that.
I have made my notes. Just allow me. Yeah. ROAR stands for a more common term for SWOT now, uh, which was used to be before strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Yeah. But ROAR can be also called as ROAR or SOAR both, which talks about strengths, opportunities, aspirations, and realism.
Right. Thank you. Thank you.
Ma'am, can I ask you a question if you don't mind?
Yeah.
If you could give me one of your top strengths.
Mine?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't
Just for
know.
it.
Okay.
No, that's fine. Actually, this question is for everybody. If you can just think of the top 5 strengths what you have, and tomorrow cautiously try to use them, you will see how amazing day goes. So just a thought for everybody, just to share that if you could think of those top 5 talents and strengths of yours, and think of it again and again, possibly you will use it, and you will see how different day is otherwise, because you will start seeing them in others too. And again, I don't say this,
Right.
Gallup says this, 20 million plus research. But thank you for the question, ma'am. I hope I answered your question, ma'am.
So I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Coming back to the menu card bit, I had a very silly question to ask. I'm just assuming there are so many women in the position of CEOs who entertain their clients, their vendors, so to say, in restaurant. Imagine her taking them to a restaurant and she receiving a menu which doesn't have a price, but
Okay, I'm sorry, I take my words back. I did not
no,
ask, but
no,
just
no.
sharing as an
I'm just
information.
trying to understand how that works. No, it doesn't. I'm just trying to look at the practical aspect of it that ways.
Probably I will
So
change it to better. Good learning for me. Probably I'll change to better. I would say this. I think the host should be given the card with the amount, and the people who are being hosted should be given the card which is without the price, because they shouldn't be paying and the host should be paying, regardless of any gender they are. But thank you for
thank
that. I
you.
appreciate
I'm
that.
sorry for asking this question,
No,
but
no,
I
not
just
at all.
thought.
It is business. I agree. I agree.
Okay.
Good learning for me. Thank you. Thank you.
Pleasure, sir.
If
If
Rasika
we
is
have
waiting,
any
we'll
more
go.
questions, please feel free to raise your hands, or you could just unmute yourself and ask.
You had asked me, somebody asked me about another full form as well, which talks about risk, opportunity, appetite, and return. There is no weakness again in this. I repeat, it's risk, opportunity, appetite, and return. There is no weakness here. If Tanushree, no questions, group photograph, we can have it.
Yes, we can have a group photograph. Could I request everyone to please switch on their
Thank you.
cameras for a minute,
Thank
please? And post which we'll conclude the session. Thank you so much, everyone. If you all could just switch on your cameras for a minute, please.
Sundar sir, just let us know when to smile.
Dr. Kiran, you're always smiling.
Sure,
I've never seen a photograph without smile.
Good to hear you, sir.
Yeah, if y'all can please switch on your camera for 1 minute, I can quickly take a screenshot.
Thank you, sir.
Just a second, please hold on. Yes, thank you so much.
I just want to say one thing. Dr. Sonali Jadhav, I've never said this before, but I want to mention one thing. My dream college was AISSMS because it was in the main city. I want to join that college. However, I
Okay.
lost it by one seat. One seat I
Oh,
lost it. And I was really upset at that time that I did not get that college. And it's such an honor that you give me a chance to come and actually speak to you. Dr. Kiran, Dr. Hani, Dr. Karmakar, all of you, Tanushri, really appreciate it. Grateful. Thank you so much.
thank you, Ameya.
Thank you,
It
sir.
was a
Thank you, ma'am.
pleasure to have you and a
Thank you,
lot of
ma'am.
learning for us also. Thank
You're
you.
kind, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Good day, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Ghanekar.
Thank
Thank
you,
you so
Ameya.
much for
Thank you.
this engaging session and interactive session as well on emerging trends in hospitality. You've spoken from straight from Little Chef to Bleisure Travel. Even that King of Hearts trick was quite entertaining. We might want to learn that from you.
So for more details, take my account number from Dr. Kiran Shende. He has my account details and we can probably talk later.
Oh, yes, we surely will. So, you definitely highlighted the key ideas such as reciprocity. We also kind of learned a lot of new terms, um, like the UN 21 standards of UN trends and how sanitization is in the past, how preservation is the present, and also about the evolving HR trends. That was really, really interesting, which focused on mental well-being, emotional intelligence, and also your speech on collaborative leadership. Thank you so much. It just makes us realize that there's so much more happening around the world. And I think what truly resonated was the idea of nurturing leadership that builds on individual strengths to enhance performance and also in such a way that it reduces weaknesses. It was really quite inspiring and relevant to today's hospitality landscape. And of course, last but not the least, we'll end this by saying that treat people as they want to be treated. Thank you so
You
much.
speak so well. You speak so well. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
You all have a nice evening and I'll see you soon. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ameya. It was a wonderful session.
I request everybody to not to leave the meeting. I have few announcements to make. Fine. The first day has concluded. Now a couple of announcements, which is a compulsory norm for the ATAL portal. There is going to be a reflection journal, which file I'll share with you tomorrow. Now, what exactly is this reflection journal is? Basically, whatever your learning outcomes from all the sessions, you have to jot down on those 3 sheets of paper and upload that on the drive. So drive I'll create tomorrow, where you people have to upload your reflection journal. That is number one. The second important thing is every day we are going to calculate or download your attendance at the end of the session. So make sure you have a good internet connection where your attendance is not missed at the end of the session. Number three, and a very important from ATAL portal is there's going to be a test. Please mute yourself. Okay. So there's going to be an online test. Now, what exactly is this online test going to be? All the sessions which we appear or which we learn on all these 13 sessions, there'll be a set of 25 questions, which will be in a form of a MS Forms or a Google form, and MCQs basically, which Mr. Zakaria, can you please mute yourself? Thank you, sir. So this is going to be 25 questions MCQ format based upon the learnings, the topic, and the outcomes from the session. Of course, the PPTs which are being given by the speakers, I'll share the PPTs on the WhatsApp group that we have created. So all the database you will be having. The updated schedule I have posted day before yesterday. Today also there are lot many new joiners in the WhatsApp group. So I'll share a new schedule that is updated schedule by the end of tomorrow, and by tomorrow day starts. So by around 9 o'clock I'll be able to post it for tomorrow. Number three, everybody should make sure you attend maximum, that is 80% is the basic attendance criteria for the ATAL thing. Okay, so 80% session आपने attend करनी ही चाहिए, without which you will not be able to generate your certificates. At the end of the ATAL course, you have to fill up the feedback form which is there in your login. ATAL के login में आपका feedback है. So that feedback needs to be filled to obtain or for the system to generate a certificate. So these are few pointers. बाकी के सारे pointers I'll be keep uploading on your WhatsApp group. So please keep on checking that WhatsApp group. The last one is the new link for tomorrow's meeting will be shared tomorrow morning. So accordingly, everybody can join from the same link. Okay, so that's about it for announcements for today. Any questions to solve before we conclude or close the meeting, please? If anybody have anything, please raise your hands so that I can help you in answering that query. You can even type it up in the Q&A. Yes, sir. Mr. Umar.
Yes, sir. I just want to know that the feedback form is going to become at the last session or maybe every day after the session.
See, there are two sets of feedback form. Feedback form number one is our internal feedback form, which is for AISSMS purpose. That's the Google Sheet, which I'll share tomorrow morning. The main feedback form, which has to be on the ATAL, that has to be done after the end of all the sessions. So probably Saturday is our last session, which ends at 6:30. So 6:30 ke baad, you can fill up that feedback so that your attendance, so that your certificates can be generated.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Did I answer? Okay. Any other questions, please? Any other questions I could help you with? Kindly raise your hands, or then we will end the meet. Okay, so on that note, let us call it a day, and I'll see you back again tomorrow at 6 o'clock with session number 3. That is by Mr. Amritaksh Chatterjee. So see you all tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Thank you very much. Have a nice and pleasant evening ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
thank you, sir. Thank you,
Take
sir.
care, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Tomorrow. Thank you.